Hi, I'm Mel,
And I'm Janelle.
and this is the Murder Mamas.
Hello.
Welcome.
We are here.
We are back.
We are back.
And then we're going to take all of July off.
The whole month.
The whole month.
The whole month.
Yes. So maybe we'll be back next week, maybe not. I don't know.
Who knows? Summer sabbatical.
It's
When you do it for yourselves, does it matter?
No, it really doesn't. All right, so we're going to talk about maternal instinct today on
With a heart T.
from Netflix. I thought this was going to be better. I didn't really enjoy it that much. That was pretty, I mean, I was expecting more out of it, and I don't know what I was expecting out of it, I guess.
I guess I kind of felt like it was very, like, really just driving home the point about her being, like, a liar.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, that was the whole episode until the end.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
It felt very repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the opening scene, we're driving through this town. And a call comes in to 911, and a girl needs an ambulance.
But she's calling because she's getting pulled over.
Right.
And so you're watching the officer's body cam footage.
Yeah.
Where he's walking up to the vehicle and she's distraught.
Yeah.
And says that she's just had a baby.
Uh-huh.
And is holding a very small baby.
With the umbilical cord, presumed attached, is what she said. Or what they said.
And so that woman in the car is screaming. That woman in the car is Taylor Parker, 20, and she's like 27 years old.
Yeah. So we're in New Boston, Texas, population 4,500.
Yeah, that's like the home base of the story.
And so it's a small town. So like everybody knows everything that's going on. Like
just like wild to me.
Yeah, I would hate that.
You would yes, hate that, but also wild to me that you would act in the way she did,
knowing how small of a town.
Correct.
Yeah. I was like, she's not the brightest. And I can say that because she's not.
But also, like, crazy because the extreme web of lies.
Oh.
Like, you have to have some kind of memory.
Shit, no. I would be done.
I think one of the...
Day two, I'd be like, what?
I think one of the people says, I would need a 3-ring bike.
Yeah,
to keep all of the lines straight.
Yeah.
I'm like, same.
Yeah.
I would, the anxiety, I mean, we have talked about this ad nauseum. The anxiety I would feel.
Yeah.
Having to maintain so many lies at one time. I would never be out of the bathroom. It would actually be easy because I would spend my entire life in the restroom.
They said it was hard to describe Taylor because there are so many different aspects of her personalities. Like,
personalities,
yes. Her ex-friends or her friend, past friends talked about how she was a good friend. She had good country looks. She loved attention. And she met a boy named Wade.
Real heavy on the loved attention.
Loved attention, yes. So by August 2019, that's when Taylor and Wade got together. And he was like, well, she seems cool enough to go out on a first date. Like, what would hurt doing that?
He talks a lot about how, like, she was very country and she was part of that. Like, she enjoyed that lifestyle, which it's hard to find people who do.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, she would go and, like, feed all the animals and do the hard labor.
Yeah.
And she seemingly really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Which is like, was that fake too?
I don't know.
Like, because it seemed like he kind of dug that.
Yeah.
So, like, had she just kept doing that, he probably would have been like, this is dope.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. He would have been fine.
Or not.
Or I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. We meet Connie, which is Wade's mom.
She seemed like a sweet lady.
Yeah, she did.
And they all have the cutest little country accents.
I know. Yeah.
One of them said at one point, like, the funniest thing in her country accent, and I wanted to remember what it was, but now I forgot it. Yeah. But if it comes to me, it was very funny.
And then we met a couple other friends of Wade, and Stephanie and Angelica, I don't know what I wrote down. Another friend of Wade, but like I don't remember. Like they go back on TV, and then I'm like, who was that again? Like, was that his mom? Was that his aunt? Was that his friend? Was that his cousin? Like they didn't identify it.
There was his coworker.
Yeah.
Or his boss's wife.
His boss's wife, yeah.
Which I think was
I can't remember.
Angela?
Is it Angela?
The chiropractor.
Yeah.
And then there was his mom, Connie.
Yeah.
And then there was his sister and I think his brother-in-law. Okay. And they were at the table together.
Okay.
And his brother-in-law was also pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. And then there were like, some other filler people.
Yeah. So we see that and we find out that Taylor is working for a recruiting agency and that she had a lot of family money, that she came from money. She's telling Wade this.
Yeah, she is telling him that she has like oil, like gasoline rights.
Yeah. Because
there's oil was discovered on her family's land.
Yeah.
And that she's set to get like an $8 million inheritance.
Right.
And
which right there, I was like, oil, 8 million? No, that doesn't seem right. Give me like 300 million.
Oh.
If you're in oil.
Well, it's her portion of the inheritance.
No, absolutely not. Wait that number.
And I kind of got the impression that while Wade was comfortable with the life he was living, he enjoyed the idea of having a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think as their relationship continued, he realized that those things were not going to happen.
Right.
And sort of was like pulling away.
Yeah.
Because of it.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that him being in the relationship. I don't think of him as like a victim.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I think he was like, oh yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah. I mean, they moved in together. She was cooking for him. She did the work on the farm. Like they were showing her painting or whatever. Like who knows what else she was doing, but he just said she did everything and it was nice to come home to like a cooked meal on the table, right?
Sure.
I mean, so you like, I don't know. I feel like he liked that idea, but it just wasn't with the right girl.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the right.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But then also she would talk about how like she was not part of, like she didn't have any communication with her family, specifically her mom. Her mom would like go out of the way to ruin her life and
that's weird.
All these things, which later we find out is not the case,
no,
of course.
But I was like, what? That doesn't... I was questioning her from the beginning.
And also, I was questioning it because also, like, whether or not your mom wants to give you the money, you're a full-grown adult. And if a will is written, a will is written.
Yeah.
Like, the law supersedes what people want to do.
Right.
Like, that doesn't matter.
Right.
Like...
Right.
Sure, unless it's in probate or whatever, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was just like, she kept saying my mom was trying to take the money. I'm like, her mom can't touch the money.
Legally, your mom cannot do anything with the money.
Like, what are you talking about?
But also, these are people who come from a town that has 4,500 people in it. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. No, I'm just saying, like, it's easy to get bamboozled.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so, too.
When you don't know any better. When you haven't lived.
Right. Because, like, his family was like, well, we didn't come from money. So, like, we're hard workers. And we live our lives. Like, so.
Yeah, like, if you've never had to think about, like, a will and and like a probate court and how that process works, you wouldn't be expected to know it.
No, you wouldn't. Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So she moved in with Wade October 2019.
Also, that's really fast.
I know. And then especially because they said she didn't have a lot of things to bring and she didn't have things that she had to put in storage. So that was kind of weird.
I think his mom mentions how she like clocked that and was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Like you come from so much, but you have almost nothing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It seemed a little weird. And then we find out she has two kids already.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, where? What? I was not expecting that.
Kids so young.
Yes. So she has 2 kids. And Wade said they saw the daughter like every week, but they didn't see the son very often. So they're both from different dads.
Yeah.
Um,
She had her first kid at 17.
17, yeah. So I don't know. For her not to see her son, like, I don't know. It just felt weird. It's like, is this building up to the person you are?
Oh,
You know?
I didn't really clock that, but
No.
I could see how you could think that.
Yeah. So then they move in and she tells Wade that she's going to get about $8 million in inheritance money. So they're going to be good. Life is going to be good. So we're going to move in together and do all this. November 2019, this is a month later, they start buying cars, cattle, tractors. Wade and Taylor bought his mom a car. They don't have the inheritance yet.
The $20,000 side by side, like Ford, like a little off road.
Yeah. $100,000 pickup truck. Where did they get this money?
What? How did they take out loans?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Wade didn't have any, they don't look like credit people, you know, like they work and then they use cash or whatever.
You never know.
No, I know, but like it just seems like, I don't know. I was like, where the fuck did she doesn't have any money.
I was thinking that too.
So like,
where did you even put down payments on these?
Like, yeah, like what the hell
did the dealership just give them to you?
I was wondering that too. I thought that was really weird. I was like, well, maybe she has some money, like somehow.
But then she's talking about buying like this compound,
yeah,
like 500 acres or something in some place in Oklahoma, like just over the border.
Just over the border, yeah.
That Wade had really wanted.
Yeah.
And she was like, all right, let's do it.
It's like $5 million or something.
$4 million. She put a $4 million offer.
Yeah. I was like, that's half your money. Like, what are you going to do?
And was adamant to pay it in cash.
Yeah. I wanted to pay in cash. Like, how are you going to upkeep that? You can't spend half your fortune and then expect to buy a 500-acre farm and be able to feed them. Like, that's expensive. It's not a little farm. Like, they were doing work. Cows and hogs and all that kind of stuff. So she calls
this is where we get introduced to
Rusty, her realtor. And she's told him they were interested in buying the property. And so then we meet Renee, who's also another real estate agent. Did they work together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, you know, Taylor said she wants to pay cash. Then we move on.
Yeah, that kind of gets like put on the back burner. Okay, so it's okay. So at Christmas, there's like a video you're watching. It's like a home video.
Yeah.
Of them talking. Again, they've been in a relationship for what, 3 months?
Yeah.
At Christmas time, when did they meet? October, November, December. This is like their 3rd month.
Yeah.
Of a relationship.
Right.
And she's at his family's Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, in the middle of this room, having all these people talk to her about like her inheritance and the factory or like the farm they're doing and how there's pecans and they're gonna have a pecan manufacturing thing, and like how nobody in that room was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Is mind-blowing to me.
So then we move on, and Connie, Wade's mom, they had given her a car. She had it for about 3 weeks, and Taylor calls her and says she needs it to drive it over back to Taylor's house.
Back to the dealership for a recall.
For a recall, yeah, that's right. And they were like, no, there's no recall. Like, this car is being repossessed.
Yeah, Connie calls the dealership.
In 3 weeks.
Which I don't know that it was being repossessed. Like, sure, that's the correct term.
Yeah.
But sometimes the dealerships will like, yeah, we can give you this car before they've actually secured the financing.
Yeah.
And then they'll come and like pick it up.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's what happened. And she was like ducking their calls for several weeks.
Oh, yeah. But like, what? Damn. That sucks too. Like, that's got to be so embarrassing, like, for the mom. Like,
but so that's when the mom's like,
yeah,
okay,
this is getting weird.
Something's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then they don't mention whether she confronted her, whether they had a conversation about it, or like what the
Yeah, it was just kind of like they
Oh,
went
actually,
on.
no, I think she does say, like, Taylor said that her mom was being, like, again,
Mm.
blamed her mom for not giving her inheritance
Right.
and that she wasn't going to get it right now and blah, blah, blah.
Right. They made an offer on the house, and the realtors wanted to like request
Okay,
the
the
funds.
realtors were doing what the
Yeah,
realtors
like what they
do,
do.
which is
Check your funding.
they're doing due diligence
Yeah.
to ensure that you have the money to pay for this purchase that
Yeah.
you have said is in cash. And they even mentioned, like, they showed up and Taylor was very professional,
Yeah.
and while they were not dressed in like fancy clothes or designer things, like, given that it's a ranch,
Yeah.
like, a lot of people in that community could buy several
Yeah.
multi-million-dollar homes
Yeah.
and appear to be very unassuming.
Right.
So they didn't,
Because they work on a farm.
correct. So they didn't like want to discriminate.
Right.
I'm putting that in air quotes.
Yeah.
Just based on their appearance. Like, it's very common.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of also why she said they entertained them, because like it happens regularly where someone comes in and they're like, hey, I'm buying a farm.
Yeah.
I want to buy a farm, and they look completely normal.
Yeah, sure. Of course. So then they talk about the bank lady says she was not going to tell her.
So they're trying to, like, they're trying to call, and they say, like, they're getting these emails right after 5 p.m.
Right.
Or like right as a weekend starting.
Yeah.
Where
so they can't
it's
call
like,
back.
correct. Where it's like, like, I'm not gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
And so finally the lady at Taylor's bank is like, my client
Yeah. I know.
will not provide you with this information.
I was like, okay, then your client is not getting a farm.
Yeah. Then your client is not going to be able to buy this house. Like, that is house buying 101.
I mean, the shit she comes up with is just like, I don't, like, you gotta know some things about life in general.
Yes.
Like, she had no clue, really, about anything.
Yeah.
I don't think. She didn't think ahead.
So then she says, like, she's always like, oh, there's an issue with my inheritance. It's not coming. But then she's like, oh, I have this uncle something rather.
Yeah.
Who's going to wire me $300,000 and in 2 separate checks.
Yeah.
And that never happens.
That never happens.
Of course. Of course it never happens.
Obviously, the money's not coming. So Wade and Taylor kind of start fighting.
Which, like, I get.
Yeah.
But I also kind of feel like Wade was really willing to use her.
Yeah, exactly. He had no problem getting that truck or his tractors or whatever the fuck they bought. Like,
yeah, like,
he had no problem doing
he was totally happy having this person he knew for 3 months buy him the fucking property and ranch he always wanted.
Yeah.
But then when it didn't happen, he's like,
yeah, I don't know.
Which is fine. You can like, I don't know about you, but you also could have not been so enthusiastic about accepting all of those things.
Sure.
In my opinion.
That's true.
It's my opinion.
Yep. In January 2020, she went to Wade's parents' house because his mom is a chiropractor, and Taylor wanted her to look at her body because she thinks she's pregnant because her aurora had changed.
Her aura?
Aura. What did I say? Aurora. Aurora.
Her Disney princess.
Yes.
I think that's her boss's wife.
Oh, boss's. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You're right.
It's okay.
Yes. See, I told you.
It confused me as well.
They need to put the fucking names every time the person comes on screen.
Well, and the lady was like, what did she say? She was like, no, like, just take a pregnancy test, girl.
Like, how am I supposed to?
I'm just a chiropractor. Like,
I'll crack your back, but like, that doesn't show me that you're pregnant.
I can give you an adjustment. But she also said, like, don't say anything to Wade unless you know.
Right.
And Taylor was like,
okay.
Immediately goes home. And she's like, hey, Wade, I'm pregnant.
Yep.
And this man who already is like, this bitch ain't got no money.
Right.
And now she's going to have a baby?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And they went to the doctor. I'm like, why don't you just go to the fucking grocery store and buy a test? Like, have her do it in front of you. I mean, we're looking at it now, but like.
Also, he didn't go to a single one of her doctor's appointments.
Well, it was during COVID.
Oh, that he does say
So
that.
that, yeah.
I remember that.
So, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
I kind of thought Texas didn't care about COVID.
No, they did. Yeah.
I
Because
wasn't here for it.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Oh, you didn't live here?
We didn't move here till 2020.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Like the tail end.
Yeah.
And when we got here, it was like nobody cared about COVID.
Well, no, but like it was a big thing. Like they showed people standing outside hospital rooms waving to their family members that were like dying and stuff. So like, yeah, it was a thing.
Okay. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I kind of thought everyone just pretended it didn't exist.
I mean, there's a lot of people that refuse to wear masks.
Okay.
But then there's all those people that you drive around with their mask on in their car and there's nobody else in the car. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
You shield that shit.
You can make sure those outside germs don't get filtered in your car, you know? You're going to be protected from them at all times.
Yeah. So they went to the doctor and she brought home a positive test. Did she?
It was like paperwork.
Paperwork, yeah.
That was like, she's positively pregnant.
Right, yeah. And so then we go to February 2020 and she wants to do a gender reveal. God. And she was having a girl.
So I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So she's gonna do this gender reveal.
Yes.
And she doesn't have friends.
Right.
So she goes to Wade's sister and or sister-in-law. It's his sister, I think. And she's like, hey, I want to do a gender reveal. Like, will you throw me a gender reveal?
Yes.
She's like, okay.
Okay, I don't really know you, but whatever.
Sure. I've known you for, what is this now, 4 months?
30 seconds?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so she gives her the paper with the results that say it's a girl.
Yes.
And it's like they show us, and there's a Word document.
Yeah, I was like, what?
With a picture of another printed document inserted into it, but the printed document has to have been from a phone. Hold on, a phone that is also a potato. Like the image quality was awful, and the date on it says 2016.
Yeah.
So his sister's like, hey, are you sure these are right? Because the date here says 2016. I'm like, girly.
I know.
I didn't even check.
Like now we're getting to a point where like, okay.
And then she's like, oh, that's so strange. Let me call the lab and like check.
Yeah. And
so her thing, what she tells is, yeah, there was just a mistake with the lab. The results are correct, but they had over 300 accidents on the date.
Right. It's like, what?
For some reason.
Yeah. That seems weird.
And her sister's like, I didn't believe it. Like,
no.
I knew it was not true.
Yeah.
But like,
what do you do? I mean, they don't know each other that well. And it's like, you don't want to confront someone with something like that. Like, I don't know if you don't know.
I'm going to be honest. What I would do, I would not host that baby shower.
No.
I am no longer involved in this. I do not support.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then March 2020 comes around and we find out Wade has had a girl's name already picked out for a long time. And I was like, okay.
For many years.
What was it? I wrote it down. Clancy.
So they were naming their baby Clancy Gale.
She got to pick out the middle name because he really wanted to pick out the first name. Or he already picked out the first name.
Clancy.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. So, word's getting around and like she posts on Facebook a lot or whatever platform I think it's Facebook. And the small, we keep saying the town is small. So like everybody knows everybody's business. And it's kind of hard to get away with shit. Like you could tell a small lie, but these are huge lies. Like, what is going on? So one of her friends, her former best friend, saw an announcement about her having a baby girl. And she was like, that's weird. I thought she got a hysterectomy. Which means you can't have babies anymore because they take your uterus out of you. So there's no way. So I'm like, okay, this bitch knows she got a hysterectomy. She's already had 2 kids. She has to know something about childbirth. Like, how far are you going to take this?
I'm sorry. It's so funny to me because the man doesn't know her well enough
No.
to know that for her to have said, like, I've had a hysterectomy.
Right.
But he's willing to have a baby.
Yeah.
And have her buy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to hold this together.
Yeah.
So then we hear from the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that this doctor's office did not like Taylor.
No, they didn't. I thought that was great.
They did not like Taylor. And I really enjoyed how the OBGYN was like the expert in the trial.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They did not like her. And so they even say that it's a small town and we saw her posting these things on Facebook.
Yeah, and they're like, we can't say anything because of HIPAA laws, but like, she can't have a baby.
I took her uterus, but I know she can't have a baby.
So there's like literally nothing. She just gets away with it.
So she did it voluntarily though. Like she went in and not the hysterectomy, but she went in and she was like, I want to get my tubes tied. Yeah. Because I don't want any more kids after her second. She's like, I'm done. Yeah. She was only 21 and she had 2 kids. Yeah. It's wild. Yeah. Insane. That is insane to me. Yeah. And she's like, I don't want any more kids. I know for a fact I've had 2. So she had to sign like additional papers. Yeah, you have to go through a waiting period and everything. Yeah, to be like, I'm not gonna do it. I really know that this is the decision I want to make. Yeah. So they let her do it, and then she has to go back because she was having pain, I think. Yeah, she's having a lot of pain. And so they did an additional surgery and they found like there was some ovaries on her cyst and an ectopic pregnancy. Yeah. And so that's when she had the hysterectomy. Yeah. Again, she cannot bear children. No. It is not possible. Not possible at all. Biologically. No. Impossible. It really is. Yeah. So then we start seeing her, like, she's searching through the internet and she's looking at ultrasound pics and all these things. She's buying fake ultrasound pics. Like, why is that a thing? Because women try to trap. I think there's like some women who try to trap men with babies. I'm sure there is. I mean, this was one. Obviously. To murderous end. What the fuck? But like, why? That should be illegal. Like, cops should go in and take that shit down. Should not be able to buy an offer. I don't know. I just don't agree with that. What? I was offended. It is a condition that you only have a certain amount of time where you can, like, say it's happening without the world not knowing. Yeah. Like, by nature, you get a pregnant belly. Yeah. Like, there has to be a baby that comes. Right. Like, there are end results. Right. Where it's just so short-sighted. Yeah. And even if you're like, oh, yeah, I'm pregnant. Yeah. I had a miscarriage. 1, that's terrible. Yeah. Because that happens to a lot of people. It does. It's very sad. Yeah. But 2, the guy's not going to want you post-miscarriage. No. Like, are you just perpetually gonna, or is the goal that you say you're pregnant and then have a miscarriage and then get pregnant again? Like, I don't know I've never been. Yeah. I don't think she knew, to be honest, at that point. No. She hadn't planned, like, she's not a planner. Yeah. She's just, like, so deep. Oh, the other thing they didn't talk about, too, was, like, she was trying to have her friends be surrogate moms for her. Yes. After she was looking up all these things. Yeah. Like, so this is in like 2018-ish. Yeah. And so she's like, I want you guys to, like, I want to have you, like, carry a child for me. Yeah. And then her best friend gets pregnant after struggling with infertility for a really long time. Yeah. And being told, like, they can't have a baby. Yeah. She gets pregnant naturally. And Taylor is so disgustingly involved. Yes. Where she's like, this is really fucking weird for me. She was suction cupped onto her. Yeah. Oh, and so Taylor also wanted the login information into her pregnancy journey app. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's not for you. I'm sorry.
That's for me.
It's not normal.
No, that's
I'm taking a big step back from you.
yeah, that was really weird.
Mel has the worst handwriting. It's sloppy.
It's really sloppy. I actually have really good handwriting, and I've won contests from handwriting before, but I don't write anymore except for taking notes. So, like, I literally have nothing to write. So, I get sloppier and sloppier.
Someone.
Yeah.
I think it's the sister-in-law,
Okay.
like Wade's sister.
Okay.
God, I hope it's his sister.
I don't know. I need the reminder underneath it.
Yeah.
Make a documentary and put the fucking names, please.
Yeah.
Please.
So I believe she says that she had called the clinic that was on the results
Right.
for the gender reveal.
Yeah.
Because she was like, this doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah.
And so she called them directly and was like, hey, I like have this gender result and I want to make sure it's okay. Like,
yeah,
it's accurate and that this person is really pregnant and like,
yeah.
And the clinic goes, what's the name?
Yeah.
And so she tells her it's Taylor and she goes, I can't say anything, but I can say be careful.
Yeah. It's like, damn.
Ooh, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So that, I mean, that's another thing. Like,
but that's how you know, like, Wade's family is seeing through her bullshit.
They are,
They're
but they're
all, like,
not doing anything about it.
But like, what can you do with a full-grown adult, you know?
Tell her to get the fuck out of his house.
But it's his house.
I don't give a shit. You think I'm going to care if it's my kid's house? I'm going to walk in there and move some bitch out of his house if that's what needs to happen. No, I don't like other people's kids. I'm like, please don't ask me to babysit. I raised you guys. I'm fucking done. That's a lot.
You're going to be the worst mother-in-law and grandma.
I am. They're going to know so many cuss.
I'm like, my kids are 10 and 9, and I'm like already excited for them to have kids one day.
Yeah.
I told Blake, they said, if you move to a different state when you have kids, me and Dad will have to move.
Yeah.
So we can be nanny pets.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, really? How come no one did that for us? And I said,
yeah. Everyone's family is different.
His family is different.
Yeah. So I told my kids, I mean, we were talking about something and Preston brought up, he's like, yeah, you would just cuss us out anyway. And I'm like, I would do that in front of other people. So be careful because I will be teaching your children cuss words. It's just how I talk. I can't help it. So anyway.
I'm shaking my head. The silence is me shaking my head at Melissa.
Yeah. So then emails and phone messages start coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Is this like
she's sending these threatening emails and like phone messages pretending to be her mom to her and Wade.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
Like, I'll get you.
Yeah, I'm going to get you and you're not going to have money and all this stuff. And you're like, what? Like, why? I don't know. It just seems really weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is where she finally admits, like, yeah, we're broke.
Yeah.
There will be no money. But she's also pregnant.
Yeah.
Still pregnant.
Yeah. Then we meet her coworker, Taylor's coworker. And she was going through a hard time because she had just lost her child to brain cancer.
No, I know. I was shaking my head because Taylor is genuinely such an awful person. Yeah. So her coworker had lost her child and Taylor's like, oh, I'm also really sad about my thing.
Yeah. She lost a baby to brain cancer.
You're looking at me like it's a question.
No, I meant like, no, I'm not asking a question. I'm just like, I don't know what to say. This woman is like being personal and like
opening up because she thinks you're like a good, kind person. Yeah. She liked Taylor.
Yeah.
So like Taylor had a very warm and welcoming personality initially. But then it seems like the second you'll get to know who Taylor really is.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. And so later on they found out that she wasn't doing her job and she was fired. And then she started a photography business.
Not only was she not doing her, hold on, I'm not ready to move on. Okay. Not only was Taylor not doing her job, she had taken this woman's job title and put it in her own email signature.
Yeah. But what was she sending emails? She wasn't doing anything.
Girl,
Who was she emailing? Anyway.
how are you not doing like? I felt bad for the coworker.
Yeah.
She's the one. She was funny. She's the one who was like, I need a 3-ring binder to keep all those lies straight. And I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. And then I have September 2.
So she gets fired, and then she starts this photography business, and she's like, I'll be a photographer.
Yeah. I was like, what? You kind of have to like try for that. Take a class or two. Learn about lighting.
Not in New
It's a fucking hard ass job. You can't
Not in New Boston, Texas.
No, I guess not. I would. No. I just didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So September 2019, we meet Reagan. And she was looking for a photographer that wasn't too expensive. And Taylor seemed like she knew what she was doing. And some of the pictures they showed, I was like, that wasn't that bad. Like,
so we're hearing everything from Jessica's mom.
Yeah.
Or Reagan's mom, Jessica.
Yeah.
And she kind of says the same thing. She's like, the pictures were pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that hard.
Yeah. No, it is.
Maybe they're all just overcharging us.
I don't think
No,
so.
I'm kidding.
I've tried.
I'm kidding.
I've tried. Like the F things.
Huh?
Whatever. I don't remember.
The F things?
Like the saturation and all these
like
focal point
the filters and
filters. Yeah, but like, no, I can't do that.
Oh, and also, I mean, like, what is your spectrum for good and bad?
Yeah, that's true. Then we moved to June 2020, and she's looking for a pregnancy belly online. And I was like, again, why did we sell this shit?
Yeah, why would you ever need a pregnancy belly?
You wouldn't. And so I guess she got him, and then she went to the doctor to like get checked again, and that's when she told Wade that he couldn't come in because of COVID, which was the truth. Like, they were not letting spouses in the hospital at the same time. Like, people missed their child's birth.
I know.
So
my sister had a baby in June of 2020.
Yeah.
And I remember none of us could go.
Yeah.
None of us could go visit.
Yeah. That's so
her
sad.
in the hospital. I think only her husband was allowed to be there. And like, you had to wear a mask while you were pushing. She had a C-section, but you had to wear a mask while you were pushing.
Oh, shit.
Like, they would make
that.
people wear masks.
I'm
like, that's diabolical.
No. Yeah, you can't breathe to begin with. Yeah. Okay. So
she pretends to do kicks.
Yeah, how did she do that? I'm like, is this like a special belly? Like, it like kicked.
I think she was just like,
she was doing that?
I don't know.
Because they said they laid their hands on it and felt the baby.
This was Wade's boss and boss's wife.
Yeah.
They were like all in on Taylor. They believed her.
They really liked her.
I know. Again, I think she had a good, charming personality.
Yeah, she did.
She was just psychotic.
And then we learned, like, she didn't want Wade to see her because she was
self-conscious of her body. So then we learned that they hadn't had sex in 4 months. They have been together. No, this is June 2020. So what? 7 months?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they don't ever have it again.
No relations. Which obviously, like, looking, in hindsight, he's obviously going to look back and be like,
what?
Right. Like, we weren't having sex because she couldn't show me, because then I would know that she was lying.
Right.
Like, are you the most unobservant man of all time?
Again, these things keep happening and no one's like pushing her. Like, I don't know. It's insane. And she doesn't think things through. And like, it's a small town and all these things are just like, what the fuck are you thinking?
The fact it goes on as long as it does.
It really did. I was like, it's going to take my kids to the mall today. And it's like waiting for this to end. I'm like, what the fuck? It's taking a really long time. But yeah, so August of 2020, 1 month before her due date, Taylor hired a photographer for her baby. Gossip was going around Her friends were saying that she couldn't have a baby.
So her friend reaches out to Stephanie, or Stephanie reaches out to one of her old friends.
Yes.
And her old friend is like, she cannot have kids.
Yeah.
Because she had a hysterectomy.
Right.
And Stephanie is Wade's sister.
Yeah.
And she's been suspicious. And so now the whole family is suspicious.
Yeah.
The whole family's like, she's not.
What is happening?
The belly doesn't look right.
Right.
This shit don't add up.
Yeah.
The girl ain't pregnant.
Right.
And Wade's like, she says she is.
Right.
I don't know.
Who am I to tell her she's not? Like, her belly got bigger, so, like, obviously she's pregnant.
But also, he didn't seem excited.
No, he didn't.
Because he's being trapped with a baby.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. He's being trapped with a baby.
He is.
I thought her hiring a photographer for those fake ass pictures.
Yeah.
Chris was watching this part with me. He goes, that belly looks so fake. I was like, oh, so you're a man with eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
The victim.
Okay.
And so she also had a baby young.
Yeah.
And Homer is her husband, who Taylor photographed their wedding.
Yeah. And, like, became friends. Like, she was, like, in the pictures with them.
Yeah, I thought that was like all their
Selfies
selfies.
yeah. I'm like,
again, I feel like she had a really good way of
Yeah.
like pulling people in.
She did. Yeah. So then we come 3 weeks before her due date. And she's looking at all these websites on the internet. Like, how can I buy an internet or a baby? How can I adopt a baby?
Newborn adoption.
Newborn adoptions, kids for sale on Craigslist or something. And I was like, oh my God, like,
girl, just go start a new life with all your new lives somewhere else.
Yeah, just go away. Yeah.
I thought this was so funny too.
Yeah.
The doctor's office is like, they tell the hospital because they're like, it's too late. She can't say she had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
You know, she can't say that she can't say she delivered a stillbirth. Like, she is stuck.
She's stuck.
And she's going to get desperate. And the doctor's office is like, she's going to steal a baby.
Yeah.
And they knew it.
Yeah.
And they were like,
and they warned the hospital.
They told the hospital, they were like, you need to be on the lookout for this lady around this time. She's going to steal a baby.
Again, small town. Like, what are we doing here?
Could you imagine your doctor being like, bitch, I know you're going to come try to do some shady shit. Like,
oh, fuck. Okay, so
then she's been pregnant for 10 months.
Yeah.
Her due date comes and goes.
Which, I'm like, that has happened. Because due dates are not perfect. And I have known women who are like, I'm in my 10th month of pregnancy. Because they didn't want to be induced. I would be induced. I'd be like, okay, fuck it. Like, let's get a move on.
Yeah.
But, like, I was like, that's not that uncommon. Like, I don't know. They made it seem like it was she was the only one to have that done to her. And I was like, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it's not the safest option, right?
Right.
Every day you go past term or whatever, like your placenta gets worse or blah, blah, blah. I don't remember. I've been pregnant a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But so she's been pregnant for 10 months.
Yeah. And on October 5th, 2020, Taylor wakes up and says to Wade she smells smoke.
Well, I think, okay, so you're missing a few things here.
Yeah.
Wade is kind of pressuring her, like,
yeah,
we gotta get this baby out, girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, we can't go to this hospital because there's
a bomb threat.
Did we do
a bomb threat?
Okay, yeah. So this is the same day.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this was the day that she said, like, we're gonna go have the baby. And then, like, oh, we can't go. There's a bomb threat.
There's a bomb threat. Yeah.
And I think one of the talking heads comes on and they're like, yeah, the man calling in the bomb threat was you.
Yeah.
Dude, all these people hate this woman. Rightfully so.
Okay. And
she lit his house on fire.
Yeah.
Like, why did you have to light his house on fire? What was the point of lighting his crawl space on fire?
I don't know. Then we make it to October 7th, 2020, and Taylor and Reagan hang out. That's the girl that took pictures at her wedding.
She took pictures of her wedding.
Yeah,
and she's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
She's 36 weeks pregnant at this time.
Yes.
And so they hang out and they're having a great time. And Taylor is 6 years older than her.
Yeah.
So I imagine that there's some, like, I don't want to use the word idolization, but, like, I imagine there's, like, What word am I looking for?
I know what you mean, but I don't know.
Okay.
I get it. Yeah. So they hang out, they have fun.
Mm-hmm.
October 9th, 2020, 17 days after her due date, she was going to go with Wade to load hogs, and she would see him at the hospital. And I was like, what?
Okay. And also, she's going to deliver in a hospital that's not her home hospital,
Right.
is in a different state.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
And you're going to be around hogs and help him load at 10 months pregnant? And you're going to have a baby that day?
Yeah. So the plan was they were going to load these hogs up, deliver them to this guy in Idabel or something, somewhere far away, because basically what they do is they like give these hogs to hunters.
Yeah.
Who put them on their hunting land.
Right. Yeah.
And then they have people come and like do hunting tours.
Yeah.
So they were doing that, but the guy's house was like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
So they wake up in that morning. Taylor's like, I actually don't feel very good.
Yeah.
So you go do that and I'll just meet you at the hospital.
Yeah.
Which I know you said, but
yeah,
I felt like there was more context.
Right.
Because clearly she's trying to get him out of the house. But
right.
Wade being Wade is like, okay,
here I go.
Off I go.
And he gets to the guy's house and the guy's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Who are you?
The guy goes, I didn't order any hog.
Oh my God. And so he was like, Wade's like, did you talk to someone named Taylor?
He's like, yeah, I reached out inquiring, but like, that was it.
Never texted her back.
Also, then I'm imagining, okay, hold on. Like, can I set the scene real quick?
Yep.
So this man, Wade, gets a call to meet her at the hospital. Did he go drop the hogs off at his house? Or did he have all these hogs in the back of his trailer? Here at the hospital, where he then finds out the most horrific news of his life, and he's got to drive this hog trailer home and unload these hogs.
I didn't even think of that.
I'm like,
yeah,
you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
No, you really can't.
So, anyways, it's clearly a ruse. She's trying to get Wade out of the house, get him away.
Yeah.
And it works.
It does.
Of course it works.
Of course.
So.
Yeah. Then we find out
Reagan's mom got a call that the baby wasn't at daycare. Like her 3-year-old.
Yeah.
She had a 3-year-old.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And so she gets a call that one's not at daycare. And that is not, that Reagan hadn't gone to work.
Yeah.
Both of those things do not happen.
No.
And so Reagan's mom, Jessica, goes over to Reagan's house.
Yeah.
And the garage door was open. And she says, the second I pulled up, I knew something was wrong because the garage door was open. Mm-hmm. And they never left their garage door open.
Yeah.
And she sees some blood in the garage. And she's like, maybe it's the dog got his paw cut or something. And it's from the dog. And then she opens the door and you hear the police call.
Yeah.
Where she is. And you're kind of like seeing these events unfold concurrently.
Yeah.
So this is where the mom is screaming, like, help, my daughter's been murdered. And it is actually very, very sad.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but at the same time, like they flip over and you're watching the initial opening scene.
Yeah.
Again. Where you're getting more context. You're seeing them like put Taylor on a stretcher and they're asking her, you gave birth today. She's like, yeah, I did.
She gets pulled over.
Yeah. She was driving so fast.
She ran over a bird.
It was in her grill still.
Damn it, woman. Yeah. And so the cop is like, yeah, I'm here to help you. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what needs to happen? And she's like, why can't you just take me to the hospital?
And he's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Some EMS.
Yeah.
But she's like, this baby's not breathing.
And she's hysterical. Like, she does seem like she's hysterical. Like, so I wouldn't not believe her. I'd call EMS and let's get this shit on the road. You know? We find out that baby died and the police tell Wade what had happened.
The police are obviously the police have red flags.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what the actual fuck?
Right.
Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And so they have, she keeps saying she's given birth. She's given birth. She's given birth. She's given birth.
Right.
She hasn't, of
No.
course.
And I'm like, bitch, you've given birth before. Like, don't you know that they can tell? Where's your placenta? Like, where's your blood?
She had the placenta.
Oh, she had the placenta. That's right. Yeah. But like,
okay.
I don't
My sister-in-law just delivered a baby in the car not that long ago, like in April. Yeah. Trying to get to the hospital.
Yeah.
And she was like, it looked like a crime scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there, you looked and we saw her car from the cop cam.
Clean.
It's completely clean.
How are you driving in active labor? Like, let's be fucking real.
Yeah.
How are you driving in active labor and delivering a baby all at the same fucking time?
Right.
Like, I could get driving.
Yeah.
While in active labor, while hard, I could see it.
Yeah.
Happening.
Yeah.
But delivering your own baby, like,
no, not while driving. Yeah.
Girl.
I would probably pull over for that.
Of course you would. You can't do those things at the same time.
No.
An OBGYN, like a doctor comes in and he's like, we're going to do a cervical check on you.
Yeah.
And you're hearing the audio because the officers have stepped like behind the curtain, but you're hearing the audio of this doctor who I thought he was very funny.
Yeah.
And so he's like putting his gloves on.
Yeah.
And he's talking to her and he goes, there's no baby coming out of here today.
Like, you can tell. You should know this. You gave birth twice. What did she think was going to happen?
Like, the whole time, again,
she didn't know.
How this lie cannot, this is not something you can lie about because there are end results.
Right. That need to happen.
Yeah. So then the cop or then the OBGYN or the doctor or whatever, he's like taking his gloves off. He goes, she didn't have a baby today. And he just walks out of the
room. She just takes it. I'm like, okay.
We got things to do, sir.
Yeah.
Things to do.
I gotcha.
So they keep questioning her and they're like, what
are we going to find? Like,
come on.
Yeah.
Like, where did you get this baby?
Yeah.
Because she's in a different state.
Yeah.
She's in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Like, where did you get this baby? It's not your baby. The baby is dead.
Yeah.
Whose baby is this? And, you know, of course, they put everything together very quickly.
Yeah. And then that's Wade gets pulled aside too.
Yes, Wade shows up, they pull him aside and they're like, do you know anything about this? And he's like, no.
No.
He is very much in shock.
Yeah, he was.
Which was the most emotion I saw him show.
Yeah.
In the whole thing.
It was.
He says like he just had no idea that this would be what happened.
Yeah.
Or that like she would go to those lengths, you know? But then they sort of uncover like her whole web of lies. And she had like voice changers and multiple cell phones.
Multiple email addresses. Like,
and so she was making up all these people like specifically for the
land.
Like, like the real estate transaction.
Yeah.
Like the bank lady was her.
It was her. Yeah.
All these, the uncle was her. Like all these people were always her.
Yeah. So September 22nd, her capital murder trial.
September of 2022.
September of 2022, she has her capital murder trial. All the people that we already said that.
I did think it was interesting how they had her mom.
Yeah. Yes.
And her mom was like, I would have never sent those messages.
No.
Like,
yeah, her mom was like nothing. And you could tell, like, that wasn't her.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's sentenced to death. She's the 7th woman on death row in Texas. And she's the youngest.
I was going to say, she's also the youngest.
Yes. There's only 7 of us? Because we know how to not get caught.
No.
No.
It's because we're not all doing bad things.
No, I meant because the women don't get caught. The men do.
Well, I think men are just more likely to go.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you make that choice?
Yeah. I don't know. She literally cut open the belly and
She looked up
She
videos
looked
of
up videos.
C-sections.
Yeah.
She also did it wrong, and the
Yeah.
OBGYN that hated her
Yeah.
talked about how she did it wrong, and she like flipped the uterus completely
Yeah.
and took the baby from the backside of the uterus.
Oh, yeah.
And he talks about how painful that would have been.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like
insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Just mind-blowingly.
Yeah.
Wild to me.
That was a lot longer than I thought we were talking.
I know. Do you remember there was one, I think, in like Colorado where something similar happened? Someone was buying like baby clothes from Craigslist.
Yes.
And they cut the baby out.
Yeah. I had that fear for all 3 of my pregnancies. Like, I was horrified that someone was going to kidnap me when I was 9 months pregnant and take my baby. Like, I literally was on high alert every time I went out because I thought someone was going to try and do that.
Really?
Yes. So that's scary as fuck to me. Yeah. So anyway.
That's all.
That's all. Bye.
Bye.